Alright there folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. Oh, what a night that was. Some games at tennis then, weren't they? Who took Zverev for a set? I did. I think most of us did. Well done, boys. Got some cash there. You could have took Sinner on the money line as well. We did say Sinner would win. Zverev for a set, sort of 2-for-1 there. Happy days. Holger Rune, oh, you know what? I'm not going to talk about him too much because I've not long woke up, but I can't remember the last time I seen somebody choke an entire match away like that. Very, very disappointing from Holger Rune. What happened to him in that second set? No way that second set was 6-1. There was something fucking stinking about that. I don't know about you. I mean, he weren't even trying on the return. There was like 3 games where he just got smoked, 15, 30, 40, fucking done. I don't know. But even more so, that last set, how did you lose, mate? Holger Rune, how did you lose? 5-2 up, and then 5-3. You save him for a spot in the final, and you do that. That is a serious, serious mentality problem. You know, we always say how bad Rublev is with it. We mentioned Holger Rune's mentality. I really didn't think it'd do that to him. It was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Some of you took him for a set, some of you took him on the money line. Look, 1-1 overall. Holger Rune weren't a bad pick. It was not a bad pick at all. It was the right pick to make. That match was his. He should have had that match sewn up. I can't help but look at Holger Rune as a quitter, especially for the foreseeable future anyway. I don't know how I feel about putting any more cash on that kid after that. If you took him for a set, well done. We've got one game here. I haven't really bothered looking at Winston-Salem, but between Canada and Cincinnati, I am absolutely destroyed. Like, I've been going to bed at like 8 in the morning, and yeah, it's fucking crazy. So we're going to go through this one. I've got 2 night shifts coming up, so I've got one tonight, one tomorrow. Probably there may not be a video tonight for Winston-Salem, but if there's not one tonight, there'll definitely be one in the morning. So, well, UK time morning anyway. I don't know what time. It'll be up when you wake up in America anyway. Don't worry about it. Before we get into the final, if you'd like the video, I'd appreciate that. And if you'd subscribe, if you're already not, I'd appreciate that too. If you found yourself getting any decent wins, we've got some really good ones this week, or the past couple of weeks anyway. You know, you want to slide a little something my way, send a tip to the channel. There's a link in the description and the pinned comment. You can do just that. And, you know, last thing as well, before I forget, we got another tip to the channel this morning. Woke up to another little donation from Phil. He did say last night, if Zverev gets a set, Rune gets a set, I'll send a little something your way. Phil is clearly a man of his word. We appreciate you, lad. Thank you very much. It means a lot. All right then, Sinner and Tiafoe. Sinner and Tiafoe, you know what? Like, maybe it's just me because I had money on Holger Rune and he didn't win, but Francis Tiafoe bored the fuck out of me last night. He bored the shit out of me, man. It's just, look, that serve's so strong. It's so strong when it's hitting, but it's fucking boring, innit? He hit 1 or 2 decent shots. He got very lucky with it hitting, like just skimming off the net line for a couple of them. Overall, I just weren't impressed in Tiafoe. I thought he'd lose that game. He was losing that game. I don't know what happened. If that were in Holger Rune, you've already lost, mate. It was over. Which, you know, there's not really much for me to break down in this, is there? You don't need me to tell you that Jannik Sinner's going to beat Tiafoe in the final. There's no way Tiafoe is going to beat Sinner. Jannik Sinner is not going to do what Holger Rune done. As simple as that. The way I looked at it yesterday, in them semi-finals, this happens in the Champions League all the time for those that watch it. There's always one match in the semi-finals that is the final. It's always like Man City, Real Madrid, or like Liverpool, Real Madrid, and the other two teams are like fucking Chelsea and Inter Milan. The semi-final is usually the final in the Champions League. We definitely witnessed a bit of that last night. Zverev and Sinner was the final in this. Whoever won that game was always going to win the final. Always. Whether Holger Rune won last night or not, I don't think Holger Rune would have won the title, regardless. I don't think he would. He would have had a well better chance against Zverev, but I think he just would have shit the bed again. And Yannick Sinner, Holger Rune wouldn't have beat him. This will be Sinner's third Masters now, won't it? His third Masters. I'm pretty sure that Yannick Sinner beat Tiafoe last. Let me just check that quick. Thought I had this up. Played each other a few times. A bit of a while ago, to be honest with you, but I'm pretty sure one was last year. It's it's just decided not to load. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Look, Yannick Sinner's 1.3 on the decimal. Yeah. Whether you're just going to take that as a single, I'm not too sure. You could just load up on it. I'm certain he wins this. There's no way Tiafoe is going to beat him. America is not going to save this kid today. As far as a bit of a value goes, look, there's one or two ways you can take, well, that I'm probably going to take this as what I've got sorted for us today. It's two, anyone can just come on here and just go, oh yeah, Yannick Sinner on the money line. There'd have been no point to me doing a video. If I was just done that, I'd have just sent a tweet out. What I reckon we can do today is at least try and cover for that Holger Rune loss tomorrow. And what I mean by that is around 1.8, maybe something. If we can push plus money, push plus money out of one of these picks, I feel like we'll be doing very well. Oh yeah, the head-to-head loading now. And 10 minutes later. So yeah, in Vienna on the hard court last year, Sinner beat them 2. And then before that, you're going back to 2021. So it's like a completely different time, especially for Yannick Sinner. Even though Sinner is quite a lot younger than Tiafoe, he is much, much more seasoned in this spot. This lad just doesn't crack. This lad does not crack. He does not have emotional problems like most of them do. I'm not saying Tiafoe does either, but I've seen Tiafoe. We've all seen it, especially against Alcaraz as well. We've seen this lad wilt, absolutely wilt against high-level opponents. Yannick Sinner has played a lot less this week as well. Look, let's not take anything away from Tiafoe really quick. He's got to the final. It's something in itself. Didn't think he'd win yesterday. If he was playing a fully fit Hubert Hurkacz, I don't know whether he would have won that without the walkover. Lehechka was a decent win, even though he's just come back from injury. Tiafoe was... Musetti was absolutely frazzled from the Olympics, and Davidovich Fokina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches in the bag for Tiafoe. Doesn't really matter who they are. Win's a win. Sinner got Michelson in 2, we got Rublev in 3, and then he got Zverev in 3. He's not going to lose. If he didn't get beat by Zverev, he's not going to get beat by Tiafoe. Simple as that. Simple as that, boys. If you want to take Tiafoe plus some points or on the money line, be my guest. I will not be going anywhere near Tiafoe. No chance. No chance. Holger Rune essentially give him the match. Give him the match, and then even in the third set, we seen Holger Rune could have just beat him easily again. Didn't. If that was Yannick Sinner and not Holger Rune, I think that game would have been done in 2. Sinner's not giving you any fucking set 6-1. Unless he's injured and then he retires after it. First pick for this. And look, this is more of a 1 unit thing. Maybe a 1 unit thing. We'll go for this and then we'll get into the next one. Sinner in 2 is 1.9 on the decimal. Now, look, if you think Tiafoe is going to win a set, I mean, you wouldn't be wrong for thinking that he's won every game. He's won at least this. Well, obviously, he's won at least a set. He's won every match. Do you think he wins a set against Jannik Sinner on the hard court? Like, really, though, I don't think it's going to happen. I think at 1.9 as well. I can't remember the last time we've seen Sinner in straight sets at 1.9. You never get that. I just can't help but think. I know I've just said it then, but I'm picturing Jannik Sinner playing against Tiafoe. Not only am I picturing it last night instead of Rune, more so I'm trying to imagine it for today, after what, on the back of what we've just seen last night. You can't say one's going to be more tired than the other. Well, if anyone's going to be more tired than the other, it's going to be Tiafoe, without a doubt. I just don't think he wins. Sinner in straight sets, 1.9. If you want to stick a unit on that, go for it. I'll probably go for it myself. And the next one, so if your bookies or your sportsbook, whatever you call it, allows you to do bet builders, or you may call them something different, called bet builders over here. I'm going to go for Jannik Sinner to win over 8.5 games in the first set and over 7.5 in the second set. That's dead evens on the money. 2 on the decimal. You get double, well, you'll just double your money, whatever you put on that. I think that's it. You see that fucking fly? There's a bastard flying here. You see that then around there? I've seen it, I heard it. And scumbag. I thought I'd fucking got that. Where was I? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's fucking that's threw me there. Yeah. So Sinner in straight sets, 1.9. Sinner to win, over 8.5 in the first, over 7.5 in the second. Evens on the money. Take your pick, fellas. Take your pick. You pay your money, you take your choice. Let me know what you're going for in the comments. Get your best bets in there as well. If you've got anything for Winston-Salem or the WTA Challenger, you know what to do. Business as usual, folks. Discuss with the group. Don't be shy. I think that's it, innit? Yeah, that's it. Sound. Cool. Right then, only a short one compared to the last few anyway. Look, if you're still here, we've got over 230 subs now. We're over halfway there to the 500 that we need. That's great. I haven't mentioned that for a minute, but seen it this morning. I think we're on 233. Keep getting just a handful more every night. That's all we need. Slow and steady wins that race, don't it, boys? Yeah. Look, my brain's just turned to absolute porridge. I am so fucking tired. I'm gonna wrap this shit up, get some sleep before this night shift. Let me know what you're going for, folks. Picks are going to be pinned in the comments as they are. Don't worry about Holger Rune. Fuck Holger Rune. We've had a fantastic week. As a matter of fact, we've done really good the past 2 tournaments for this Masters run we've had this month. Spot on, fellas. Well done for getting involved. Those that are new to the channel, you've joined at the right time, it looks like. For those that have been here for a while, keep getting involved. It means a lot. Like the video if you would. Subscribe if you're not. Be cool if you did. Also, if you want to slide a little something my way for the picks, for the love of the sport, for the love of the channel, just out of the kindness of your own heart, links in the description, in the pinned comment, you can do just that. I appreciate it all. Alright then, people. Appreciate you stopping by. Also, I appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos, as you always do. Take it easy then. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Let's go get that cash. Let's go Jannik Sinner. US Open very soon. Cannot wait for that. Enjoy the tennis. See you tomorrow.